The Legislative Yuan on Wednesday began negotiations over Taiwan's national budget for 2025 that under an Executive Yuan plan stood at 32.74 trillion NT dollars in total. Opposition lawmakers who have a majority in the legislature are proposing to slash it by more than 300 billion NT dollars or over 10%. The Executive Yuan on Thursday protested these proposals, saying the cuts could severely hamper the government's operations. On Friday, the ruling DPP held a press conference where they labeled the opposition's proposals unreasonable and like a cultural martial law. Let's hear what everyone had to say.
At this point, it's a no-holds-barred political prosecution that in the end sacrifices the rights of the people. The KMT and the TPP truly are sinister servants that harm their masters, the people.
DPP spokesperson Justin Wu decried several budget cuts proposed by opposition parties. Some of the proposals included eliminating the media budget for all ministries. The opposition also proposed cutting the operational budgets of the Ministry of Digital Affairs, the National Communications Commission, and the Mainland Affairs Council to just 1 NT, claiming the three ministries serve no function.
Cutting it all the way to just 1 NT. There's only one way to describe it. It's what crybabies do. As long as they're unsatisfied or unhappy or their views differ from yours, it's all down to zero.
For example, the Ministry of Culture has asked for 195 million NT for the Culture Points program, but the KMT wants to shave off 2 million NT from this and freeze a further 10 million NT. The reason they gave was that most of the culture points were spent in the bookstore and publishing industries instead of reaching the objective of diversifying culture activities. Additionally, funding for the Taiwan Public Service Foundation at 2.31 billion NT should be slashed down to zero, KMT lawmakers said, citing various controversies such as the TV drama 3 Tears in Borneo, which the KMT perceives to lean too close to Imperial Japan. The opposition also proposed slashing other various items across ministries to zero for a myriad of reasons.
Wang Hongwei says she doubts whether the firefighting equipment can be used if a war were to break out, so that's why she's cutting it. I find this reason to be absolutely ridiculous. Lai Shibao says he's cutting regular administrative fees under the National Police Agency. He says the tasks can be done by the police officers themselves. So, Lai Shibao, you won't even let the officers off the hook? Are you asking them to do the cleaning? Sometimes cuts are proposed because we just can't stand the other. That's all very normal. But you can't make retaliatory and unreasonable cuts just because you're unhappy. In that case, I think it's the people that will be unhappy in the end.
The DPP decries the opposition's budget cut proposals as revenge on the ruling party that will hamper the functioning of the country.